Did you know Quaker Oats is behind one of the most messed up science experiments on actual children? So back in the 1940s, MIT wanted to conduct a study on how the body absorbs minerals and vitamins, but they needed funding for the research. Quaker Oats was struggling to compete with competitors like cream of wheat and the trendy new rise of breakfast cereals, so they made a deal with MIT to provide funding for the research in exchange for conducting their own experiments in order to prove that they were the superior nutritional food. MIT went to the Massachusetts School for the Feeble-Minded, which was basically a housing facility for mentally disabled kids and orphans. Now, the conditions there were not very good, actually horrible. There was reports of abuse, forcing manual labor, withholding meals. So when the scientists came in and made their own science club, offering the kids free tickets to Red Sox games, field trips, toys, and free breakfast, the kids were super excited to join this science club. But what they weren't told is that the free breakfast of Quaker oatmeal was actually laced with radioactive tracers in order to track how the body was digesting the food and what benefits it provides. Now, it's important to note that radioactive oatmeal sounds scary, but this is actually a relatively safe method for this kind of experiment, and it's still used today. But that's not the point. The point is that the only purpose for this study was to scientifically prove Quaker Oats was better than any other competitor, and they targeted disabled and orphaned kids with no parents to object to it and zero mention of radioactive tracers. For 40 years, no one knew about this, not even the kids themselves, until it finally came to light and Quaker Oats was forced to pay out $1.8 million to the 100 kids that they injected with radioactive oatmeal.